Good morning, it's me. I'm back. I'm Stephanie Flath, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm here live on Wednesday the 12th, January 12th, and the sun is shining. It's amazing. And I'm sorry I forgot to remind you to come on, so I hope you guys already had your alarm set or remembered or whatever. I forgot to schedule a reminder, but I'm here, so that's a good thing. So let me know when you get on, and I'm going to pull me up on my computer so that I can make sure that I see comments. Sorry, I'm always distracted when I do this. Okay, I can see where I'm at. I can see somebody's watching, but I don't see comments yet. So happy Wednesday and happy sunshine. I love it. Hi Carrie. Is it sunshiny by you guys too? Just probably, is it still really cold? It is supposed to be quite a bit warmer here today. Hi Sherry. I'll try to be fast for you today, Sherry. Hi Nancy, I'm glad that you're here. So, hi Marlene. So I am, this week on Sunday was my anniversary date. I have been a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator now 20 years. It's amazing. Yeah, at least the sun is shining. Can't even say it. Cold is no good, but at least the sunshine makes it bearable. Anyway, I've been a demonstrator 20 years, and I just can't even believe it. Sometimes it seems like it's been forever. I mean, this is just like normal anniversaries. Hi, Jamie. And sometimes it seems like I just started, you know, but I have, so many, hi Marcia, I have so many loyal, faithful customers. They make me so happy. And the friendships through all of this, it's wonderful between demonstrators and my customers and, well, even some of the corporate people at Stampin' Up. Thank you so much. Anyway, so I'm very happy to be with Stampin' Up! Still, and they're an amazing company to represent. I appreciate them. I love their products. I love their people. And so speaking of representing them, thank you so much, Terry. And thanks for sharing, Marcia. If you are interested in joining a team, mine is wonderful. So, and Stampin' Up! Has a promotion going on through February. When you sign up to be a demonstrator, you get, besides your normal $125 of product that you get for only $99, you also get to choose 2 extra stamp sets. So it's an amazing time to sign up. It's always great to join. I put it in my blog yesterday to join my tribe. Everybody needs somebody to belong to, and so I love mine. So I'm going to get started, even though I did not remember to schedule reminders that I was going live today. I did remember to set up my randomizer. So, and I forgot what I had. I see a card. Is it 2 cards? I think it's just 2 cards, and they're both somehow with the hearts. I don't remember. I can only remember one. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's 2 cards. There were 2 that were gray, but only one I made last week. And then the other one had the cute little envelope on it. I love that. Before I do that, I need a drink. All right. So if you are new to me, or don't know what I'm talking about with a randomizer, every week I give away whatever I make. So to be able to win that, you need to share this video in your newsfeed, and then come back and tell me that you shared it. That's why people say liked and shared. because I can't tell just by the number of shares. I can't tell who does it. So, and even the number of shares sometimes is off. So, okay, remove after draw. And I'm starting. So I need my pen. Mary Barr is my first winner. I have not seen her in a couple years since Judy Cole moved back to, hi Jamie. I have another Jamie on. Seems like I always have two of a name on at one time. Thank you for joining me today. So I've not seen Mary Barr since Judy Cole moved back to Alaska. So anyway, congratulations, Mary. Okay, now I need to do the other one. Next one. See if I can click the right thing now. Pick another name. No, not there. And start. Last week I got in a totally wrong, another web page. Marlene, you are my second winner. Marlene VanderZouwen. I don't know if there's another Marlene watching right now. Congratulations. I have several things for several people that I will be hopefully bringing, if I remember to set them up, bringing them on Saturday to my Hostess Appreciation Party. So I will try to remember yours too, Marlene. Okay, so today I'm going to get right going. And there's no chocolate in yours, Marlene. Sorry. I'm going to start right away. I'm going to focus on a couple different celebration items right now. So in case you don't remember what celebration is, first of all, that's why there's a promotion for joining my team right now. So celebration, even if you don't join my team, you can join the fun. Celebration is an awesome sale we have. Last year we had it twice a year. This year I believe we're doing the same. Stampin' Up! Is trying something different. So it's just through February this time. With every $50, you get to choose a free item from, oh, do I have a mini? There's a special, I don't know if I have it here. There's a special brochure. I know you do, Marlene. So the celebration brochure, there are many items. Does anybody know a number? I don't think I counted them, and I'm not going to do it right now. But with every $50, you get to choose an item from here. And there are a few items that if you spend $100, you can earn them. So I'm actually showing one of each. I'm showing a $50 one and a $100 one. So the $50 one that I'm showing this time is Catching Butterflies. This is just a cute little girl, a sweet little font, and I chose this. Actually because of a die that I wanted to use, and I thought that this might work well with it. So hopefully you think the same. So I'm using Catching Butterflies. This is something that you can order, or you can earn free with a $50 order. Okay. And the other thing that I'm showing is actually, it's a $100 one, and I'm just going to call it a bundle. It's a stamp set. It's called Friendly Hello. So there's the stamp set, and then it also comes with a pack of designer paper. And I actually fanned it out. I thought ahead. So there's two each of these designs. Let's see if I can show it well here. So here's one side of them, and then so there's two sheets of each of these, and then here's the other side. So I love an awesome bundle. I love a good deal. So if you have a $100 purchase, you can choose this. Yes, I hadn't used mine yet until last night either. So I'm going to use it today. So I have, honestly, in this part, I'm only using the designer paper. I chose to use the stamps that were in in the catching butterflies one. So, I'm going to put you down and just see. I got to see if there's anything that I need to do first. Nope, I don't think so. Okay, so I'm going to put you down. By the way, I was hoping that it would be here before today. I didn't think of it until a couple days later. Cool. You need to share what you've made already, Terry, either on our team page or on Dazzled by Stamping Community, or obviously on your own page. But share what you're making. Okay. So I was gonna say I ordered another new clamp handle for my phone. This is driving me crazy doing it this way. The last one that I had a pivot that I could just put it down, and if I wanted to get it closer, I could pull it down closer and then have to deal with it. But at least I could do the pivot, and I can't. So another one's on the way. I think it will be here today, if not tomorrow. So sorry you've been dealing with this. I love the Otter set too, and I haven't played with the Rainbow set, but with my, I'm not showing it yet because I still have one more club next week. I liked the Marvelous designer paper too, so I made a project with that. It's adorable. Okay, so we all did that. I mean, they're all so cute. I just don't make the time to stamp like I should. Okay, I'm putting you down. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I have to do my wand. I'm unbackwardsing you upside down so you can see. Okay, just I'm so sorry for shaking, any shaking that goes on. Okay. So the first thing that I'm going to do, or first thing I'm going to show you, is I want to use, I gotta find, I think it's called Picture This, but I can't find the sheet for it that went in this. Okay, so I'm using the Picture This dies. It's probably a bundle. I don't know, but I'm just using these dies right here. So what I'm going to do with my, I feel like with my, will it show up in here? It can show up if I do it sideways, but I'm not sure I can do it sideways. All right. So what I'm going to do actually, this is how I found would work well for me, is I'm going to get this out of the way for a second. I was just seeing if it would go in the camera well. So I have this piece of designer paper that I'm using, and I'm also running a same size piece of just copy paper along with it, and it will help me with how I want to place things in these dies. Okay, so I'm gonna see if I can do this on camera. I mean, not that it really matters, but so I just stacked these together. Just like, I gotta make sure I have it the right. Yeah, that's the way I want it. So I'm gonna stack these together. This barely fits in the mini boss. It's my designer paper and paper is cut to 3 3/4 inches wide. So that's about the max that you can fit in here. Hi Robin, I haven't seen you in a long time. Sorry, it's kind of hard to do this sideways. And I'm really sorry that I'm shaking. That's what happens when I do this. Okay. So, I don't need that or this. Okay, so I have this mask, basically, is how I'm using it. And then I have this piece that I'm going to be putting on my card. I'm just going to set that aside for right now. I'm going to undo these. So this is a little bit, I'll say, tedious of a project. I mean, that sounds bad, but you just have to be patient with me, because some of this is, to make it look good, I need to place things in a certain way and whatever. So that's the way that I found that would work well. Okay, so here's my white cardstock that I'm going to be stamping on, and I want my mask on here. And honestly, I want all my mask pieces back in here too. By the way, this die set of dies is in the full catalog. It's not in the mini catalog or celebration. I think these small ones are all the same size. I'm missing a small one. Fortunately, I did this last night, so I have others are laying around. Okay, so I'm putting these all in place because I'm going to take them off as I stamp them. So then I don't stamp where I don't want it to be. And by the way, I'm using copy paper as opposed to cardstock for this mask. I usually do for any masks, because the thickness of the paper makes a difference in how you stamp through it. And if I wasn't using bigger stamps, then I probably could just stamp on the white cardstock itself without a mask, but the stamps that I chose need a little help with this. So the first thing that I'm going to use is these butterflies. So I'm going to ink them up. And I am using Memento because I'm going to be using Stampin' Blends. So I'm putting these right in this circle here. And I'm pressing hard and waiting a little bit, trying to sort of stamp across the edge of this. Okay, so I'm done with that one, and I'm going to put it back. And then I'm going to take out this little one, and I actually just want more butterflies for this one. I think I specifically want the small ones here. That's what I'm going for. Maybe I'll turn them. I think I just moved it so that it won't be the small ones at all, but they'll be turned. Oh, they're kind of on there. Okay, putting this back. All right, so now in this big one, I want the greeting. I love this greeting. It says, collecting sweet thoughts of you. That makes me happy. All right, so I'm just gonna go right in the center here. So sweet. And then, now for this one, I'm clearing off both of these because I'm going to do the girl with her butterfly net. And so kind of what I'm aiming for is for one part to be in one circle and one part to be in the other. There are probably lots of ways that you could use these dies, and I've seen really elaborate things sticking out and things underneath and all that kind of stuff, and you know me, I kind of tend to go more simple. I just want it to be cute. So I'm making sure that she gets in here and at least part of the butterfly net. Obviously the whole thing can't be in there, it's too small of a circle. But I'm pressing it down well. I don't need any cushion under here, by the way, because this is a red rubber stamp set. Okay. And then the last one, I don't need to put put anything back for this because it's just a single butterfly. Where'd it go? All right. Now, I'm not gonna have you bother. Okay, so this is what it looks like with all the masks off. It looks kind of very random and whatever. But when we put this back on with our designer paper, then I have all these little pieces that are cute and adorable. And so rather than, hi Marie, thanks for joining me. Rather than taking all the time, well, first of all, I forgot that it would have to dry before I did this. And I wasn't intending to take the whole time to color for you anyway. So I'm going to show you my done, or put together my done colored card. So some of the colors that I used, I'll show you this here. So here's my colored one. So I used some of the colors that are in this designer paper, and some of them are just sort of, they coordinate with it. So there's Polished Pink here, and Pool Party, and Fresh Freesia, and Granny Apple Green, and I think I chose another pink. Oh, Flirty Flamingo. So she's just cute and sweet. Okay, so I decided I wanted to put some ribbon on here. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put down my, oh, I don't have my silicone mat. Thank you, ladies. So did I mean to do this? Yes, I meant to do this. Oh, I scared myself for a second. Okay, so I'm going to put this down on the Fresh Freesia, which is one of the newer in colors. Whoops, I smeared one. And then, before I put this down, I love when people say that. Sherry, that makes me happy. Wait, is this the right one? Oh yeah, it is, because it was the other one. Okay, before I put this down, I'm putting I'm putting some ribbon on here. So I'm just tying it through one of the holes and around the outside edge of this, and I forgot to pull some tear and tape. I could do dimensionals, but I'm just gonna put it down. I think. Let me double check. I want to see how it looks with dimensionals instead, and we'll see if that's the way I'm gonna go or not. Okay, so I added my ribbon here. So if I popped it with dimensionals, I feel like I don't want to pop it because I didn't stamp under. I have edges that aren't quite there. Oh, by the way, I used crumb cake, dark and light crumb cake for the hair, and I used the lightest petal pink for her face. I don't want to show the gaps on the edges, so I am going to use tear and tape, and I just have to find my thing here. Fortunately, I had one nearby. Okay, so I'm using tear and tape because the ribbon will make it want to not stay down. Oops, that's kind of skinny there. I'm gonna go. I had it turned so it wouldn't go right. It's really skinny over here. I probably don't need, I can use regular adhesive over here because there's no ribbon over here trying to get it up. So I'll put regular here. Okay, this off. Sherry, I just have to tell you, that makes me so happy that you have to have it now. I don't remember what I saw that made me need it. I think it's always sort of been in the back of my mind. I just wasn't sure that I was interested in it. And then I had a half-off item to use or something. And like, well, let's try this out. Okay, so I have tear and tape on the back where there's ribbon and then just regular adhesive. So I cut this the same size, so I can just go straight on here. I didn't have this planned, but I think I want some, right, exactly. I didn't have this planned, but now I want some iridescent rhinestones just here and there. So these are amazing. I love these. I've been using them in club. It's depending on what you have next to you. Depending on what you have next to you, these iridescent rhinestones, they take on whatever color you have. Like right now, I don't know how it's looking for you, but right now with the way I'm looking at it, it's looking kind of pink and yellow and purple and but we used it last night with something blue, and if you put it by something green, it just sort of takes on that color, so that makes me happy. So I'm going to just sprinkle a few of these around. I know I'm supposed to go odd, but I feel like, no, I do need it. I was going to say, I feel like I don't need it to be odd because I have this ribbon here too, but I did. Okay, so here's my stamp set, or here's my card. Okay, so now, next card, I'm using these pieces. Make sure I have them all. There's 6, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, cool. So I'm going to put this. I was going to try to do something with the rectangles, picture this die, but I decided I was just going to stick with this and use this. So maybe next week, we'll see. Maybe next week I will do the rectangles ones, so you can really see how you can use the dies. But I got to figure out how to do it first. Okay, so I'm using Coastal Cabana. It's not one of the colors in here, but it's close enough to Pool Party, which is one of these colors. Excuse me. And it's just a deeper color. It shows up better on the camera and just, you know, stands out a little bit more. So, excuse me. So the first thing that I want to do actually is when I was deciding what size I wanted my designer paper to be and my layers to be, I kept cutting down. Okay, I will plan the rectangle next week. And so anyway, I had this strip, and I probably might have pitched it, but I decided, well, it's a border, and I don't know about you, but I adore stripes. And since the stripes are going in the right direction, it's not the long way. I don't like them that way. Since I have short little stripes here, that I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to use this. So I'm going to put adhesive on the back of here. You definitely need to use your silicone mat for this. It does not stick very well to, your adhesive doesn't stick well to the silicone mat, and then you can just sort of roll off the edge onto your designer paper. The adhesive. Okay, so I don't know if you noticed this, sorry, it's the right way, but I cut a 1/2 inch off of the front, the card base. So I'm just going to put this right here. It specifically was with this in mind, just so I can show a little more of the designer paper. Okay. Now, oh, I forgot, I need to clean my stamp. Just a second. All right. So with this set of butterflies here, I'm going to make a background with or in Coastal Cabana. So these are just going to go randomly. Oh, I really like them in this color. Sometimes I'm iffy whether or not I like, I'm going to open it this way, whether or not I like Coastal Cabana. Sometimes it speaks to me and sometimes it's like, oh, that is so harsh. But this looks so cute. Okay, so I know that the die has a certain, I'll say form, the way that it looks. Well, I guess I'm going to do it. I wasn't going to worry about this, but I'm kind of going to at least give myself an idea of where these should go. Whoops. They don't have to be perfect, but for good spacing and for, what do you think? Okay, I'm gonna let you vote. Do you think they all need to be the same direction, or do you think I should have like some of them turned? Tell me what you think. Okay, so this gives me an idea of where I want them. So what do you think? All in the same direction, or have some turned different ways? Can you see it? Some turned. Jamie Sue says turned. All right. You're the first one, at least that I saw, Marcia, that says all in one direction. Oh no, now we're going the other way. Okay, well, maybe I'll have to, when I finish my other card, I'll have to do it. Okay, more of you say random. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do for this time. I'm so sorry, OCD Marcia. We're just gonna go this way, but maybe I'll make one the other way. Okay, I thought about putting adhesive sheets on the back of this before I ran it through, and then I just decided, no, I can deal with my own adhesive. It should be okay. But I would have just been peeling off right now if I had done that. So I'm going to make some go up and down too. And I'm not really caring that some of my butterflies are covered up. That's okay. So one should be straight. Turn this way. And we're going to make this one go this way. Okay. I'm feeling like I do need some more butterflies. I mostly covered up this whole group right here, so I want to get some around there. So I'm going to stamp at least off this side here. And then maybe I'm going to use my mask that I used earlier. Put this down here and see if I can get some stamped over there. Gotta press it down hard. Oh, perfect. Nope, not perfect yet. Now I'm being OCD. I need some more showing. We'll let these cute little ones show over here. There we go. That's all better. Okay. Now, I'm close to being done, but I think I'm going to need some rhinestones on this too. Where did my ribbon go? So, surprisingly, in this designer paper, one of the colors is the Evening Evergreen, Or is it shaded spruce? I don't know. For some reason I have evening evergreen in my mind. So I'm using that ribbon on here. So I'm going to just tie a knot on the edge here. I felt like I wanted a good contrasting color, not one that just sort of blended. So we're going to trim here. And I'm going to be completely honest with you and tell you that I wanted to use this smallest stitched rectangle die, but I wasn't sure I could get my greeting on camera, so I stamped it already. I wasn't going to take the chance of messing it up. So I'm going to put some dimensionals on here. I have them somewhere. Oh, they just got buried a little bit. So this actually is why I thought of, I got to see which end I have here. This is actually why I thought of this little border on the inside. Yes. Well, I pictured doing it wrong and then having to rerun it through the machine and getting my head in the camera and all that kind of stuff, and I didn't want to do that. Okay, so this actually is why I thought of doing this little edge inside here, because I want it to actually go off the card onto the next part here. Okay, now let's go for some rhinestones again. So I'm going to use a medium one on this big one. And I think I'm just going to do tiny ones all over. I'm going to put them right on the die. So that's going to be an on. All right, now the OCDs again. So I'm moving this so they're not all lined up. So what do you think? Do we need to go with an odd number of rhinestones, or do we need to put one on every one of these cutout things? I'm wondering if maybe I can slide this knot down a little bit so that it's basically covering up this sixth one, so I don't need 6 rhinestones. What do you think? All right, here, you can't really see it on this well. It doesn't stand out like it did on the other one. All right, what you thinking on the rhinestones? Are we good with 5 and no one will notice the other one's missing, or do we need to put one on the 6th one? Can you see it? All right, I'm gonna bring it up and maybe you can see it better from when I have it up. Okay, so I'm gonna undo you, upside down you, put you backwards again, and then lift you up. Oh, I hate this part. Okay. Put a rhinestone on the strip, 1 on the circle, 5 is a good one on the ribbon knot. No, I don't like rhinestones on the ribbon. I always feel like it's gonna come off. 5 is good. Okay, so we're going with 5. So here's my other card. So can you see I have it overlapping on this flap a little bit, so I'm covering this strip. Okay, so there is the last one that I did. And then, so we're sticking with 5. And then here's the first one. This is so cute. I like all the color here. So I wasn't sure, I think it was Terry said she wasn't sure about this stamp set. I was sort of feeling that way. I don't like how pointy the butterflies are, but just in general, the whole look of the stamp set is just adorable, just precious and sweet. Thank you. Watching on mute now. You're too much. You're too funny, Diane. I love it. All right. So that's all that I have to share with you today. Thank you for sharing, liking and sharing my video. I appreciate it. So I have lots of prep I still have to do. Todd took off Friday for Hostess Appreciation on Saturday because you know that he always cooks with me. So we're getting ready for that. Tomorrow I have errands to run. Today I think I can get my projects set up. I have everything planned, some stuff cut, and everything's here. So as you saw by my tractor trailer UPS truck. I love that picture so much. So if you didn't read my blog and just saw it on Facebook, so that truly was a picture here. It was in front of my neighbor's house, but it wasn't right now. It was actually several years ago, and obviously in fall or spring or summer or something. I don't remember honestly what it was. But I loved getting a picture of the tractor trailer. It was so awesome. It wasn't my stuff. It was our neighbors actually across the street. They were getting a hot tub cover or something like that. But I had to take a picture. It made me so happy. And I realized in the picture too that my neighbors right next door, their tree is gone too. So that's another, like if you pay any attention or if you knew my house or their house, the big tree's gone too. Okay, so thank you for joining me today. I had so much fun with you, and I will be thinking about what I want to do with the rectangle picture this dies, and so that I can play with those next week with you. So thank you for joining me today. Remember, even if I don't remember to remind you, remember every Wednesday morning, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. And I will see lots of you on Saturday. Have a great day. Bye.